Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the leaked Season 2 Modern Warfare trailer. That's right, Modern Warfare's Season 2 trailer has been leaked ahead of the February 11th update. That's right, on February 11th we'll be getting an all-new season and finally some content, you know? Gonna be honest, I've been pretty bored these past few days, because yes, I have finally grinded the Season Pass, I got it all done, I got all the 100 tiers done. And it's just been incredibly boring. That's going to be one thing. And I'll be discussing that more in this video. I'll be talking about what they need to do better, as well as talking about the actual leaked video that has gone round and is circulating currently right now. But before I do, today's gameplay, you can see in the background, is a 65-9 gameplay with the RAM 7. So enjoy that in the background. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about Season 2. So, big thing here. Season 2 for Modern Warfare has added Rust. No surprises there. These maps were kind of all leaked, I believe, earlier in the year, that these certain maps were coming back, and Rust, I believe, was one of them. And well, Rust is here, guys. Rust will be coming to the game. Again, I don't play a lot of TDM domination or that, because obviously Rust is not going to be a ground war map. You know, if it is, then that'd be cool. You know, that'd be hilarious. But Rust is not going to be a ground war map, so that'll be interesting. I might play it, who knows? But we'll see. Next up, there's also going to be a ground war map. I don't know what it's called. I believe it's called Battlegrounds. Interesting map. Can't really say too much about it. It looks interesting. I believe it's actually also, according to, I believe Exclusive A said it. Apparently it's from a Spec Ops mission, so that'll be interesting. It also comes up with something about new ways to play. Will be interesting, I guess. Maybe new modes. Maybe they could put a spin on Ground War for once. I want something different for Ground War. You know, I think that'd be interesting. But they're also adding gunfight maps, as per usual. I don't really play gunfight too much anymore, but it's cool. You know, it's a cool little thing. But yeah, the new ground war map is a bit interesting. And then obviously, this leak came out a few days before the actual video. But we're getting new weapons, okay? And I'm pretty excited for them. Okay, the assault rifle, I don't really know what it's supposed to be. I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of cool, you know. An assault rifle, it should be alright to play with. It's not a sniper or anything. Not something that's like not too cool to play with, I'd say. Like, snipers are cool and everything. You know, if they can give us an intervention or something, that'd be nice. But at the moment, I'm kind of hoping for good SMGs, good ARs, and we've got that. You know, they've got an AR coming in. We'll see if it's any good, but they've also brought in the UMP. And, well, according to the description of it, it's going to be a high damage, long range beast. And that just sounds like, to be honest, to me, that sounds like it's going to be pretty OP, okay? And again, it's a UMP, so we'll soon see. Hopefully it's unlocked pretty early in the past, like last season's guns were, which were, I believe, rank 15 and 30 of the pass. So if they do that, that'll be great. I'll be able to try and get gameplays with them as soon as possible and try and give you guys the best class ups for those weapons. But I'm excited for the UMP, okay? The UMP, I love my SMGs, man. And I'm definitely going to be excited to play with that. But yeah, so the leak is there. That'll be coming eventually, you know, PS4, Xbox One, PC, we'll be getting it at the same time, because, you know, obviously there's no way, exclusivity really. There is slightly with PlayStation, but they won't make it first on PlayStation, I believe, so. But yeah, Season 2 will be upon us, and one thing I want to discuss, really, is I wanted to make a video in itself, but with all these leaks coming out, I wanted to talk about the leaks a little bit and stuff. So, if there's only one ground war map, I'm going to be honest, I'm not happy about that. Like, I'm happy we're getting a ground war map, you know, something new to play. But they're probably going to bring back, I'm hoping they do as well. They have, obviously, Farmland is currently not playable in Ground War, so hopefully they bring that back. But one thing I wanted to talk about mostly, or mainly, is, I don't know if you guys would agree with me here, but do you guys think the Season Pass for the first season was engaging? Like, as in, grindable, as in, like, wanting to grind and see what you were getting every time? Because when I played the game, I would get something, but I wouldn't really care, if you get what I'm saying. For instance, the skins for most of the operators, I'm going to be honest, about 2 of them are good, to be honest. And on top of that, to get more skins on top of the skins you already get, you have to complete challenges. And yes, they're not the hardest challenges as well. They're like get 5 kills with said operator, or get a 2 kill streak, or get a UAV, or something like that. Something pretty easy. It's just a pain, you know? And again, the skins on top of the skins that you already get aren't that great. So I'm hoping with this season, they give you some more engaging and just better content, okay? I get that the season pass isn't expensive and people will use that argument, you know, you get 100 things for like $10 or whatnot. But that doesn't mean you could just give us a load of trash, okay? I'm not trying to be like super negative. I just want the season pass to be better. Because if you compare this, and you know, some of you will probably hate me for saying this, compare it to Fortnite or Apex, those season passes have some good stuff in. There's a lot of like at least 10 to 20 good items that you might want or want to use. Like the camos are cool, their weapon skins are cool. I mean, Fortnite, for example, just is killing it when it comes to the Battle Pass. You know, that's why we had the Battle Pass in Call of Duty. It's because Fortnite was killing it with it, and literally every game took that idea because they had to. They literally had to. And Modern Warfare has done it right. Okay, apparently the sales are good as well for microtransactions and stuff from actually making a fairer model. So the good thing is, I'm sure I could safely say, you know, the microtransaction model that we have right now will be sticking for Call of Duty for a long time because it's working. Okay, they're making more money than ever, which some of you might hate to hear, but it's good for us in a way. You know, we get a more fair system. We get to earn stuff. You know, I do hate that we don't get the actual stuff you can get in the store, but you have to compromise one way or another. And getting basically free stuff from the pass, that's a win in my books. Okay, that's a win. But it doesn't mean they could just give us trash. You know. I don't want trash skins. I don't want things that are unusable. Don't get me wrong. They can give us guns that, you know, are essentially unusable. Like I don't know what is a terrible gun. Like one of the DMRs or something. I don't know. Just a gun that people don't use a lot, like the M14 or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I think it is called the M14. I don't use it a lot, but just give us like cool skins. Give us weapon camos as well. I can't believe we don't have weapon camos. The only weapon camos you can actually get in the game are buying the CDL packs. That's the only ones you can get, and you can't even buy them with COD points, which, gonna be honest, a bit frustrating because I was hoping to get one. I was hoping to get the Huntsman, you know, represent my team, but unfortunately, you know, they cost money, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna pay money towards them. That's just one of those things. You can call me stingy if you want, but it's just not my thing. But yeah, I just want things that are worth getting. I don't want to be grinding the pass again. And not like actually trying to grind it, but just grinding it and not really having an interest as to what I get. You know, obviously I'm interested in getting the weapons. I think everyone is interested in getting the weapons as quick as possible. But after that, which is again rank 30 or tier 30 or whatnot, there was just no care. You know, I didn't care for what I got. You'd get emblems, you'd get keychains, you'd get calling cards and stuff that just was not cool. It was just awful. There was about, I'm going to say it now, you know, and I don't know if you guys agree with me. Put down in your comment section if you agree with me here. There was about 5 cool things in last season's pass, okay? 5 cool things that, you know, you'd somewhat care about. But other than that, there was nothing. Now, the other thing I forgot to mention, there is Ghost. Ghost as a character will be coming, which is cool, but it needs cool skins, okay? You can't just have Ghost, which is, again, is a cool character. I'm sure everyone will be repping it when they get it. It might be a tier 100 thing, so they might make you want to grind the whole thing to actually get him, which is cool, you know, I have no problem with that. But make the stuff along the way cool as well, you know, don't just throw in keychains and stupid calling cards. Give me some camos, man. Give me, I don't know, more weapon variants. Just give me something more interesting to get to mess around, to play with, you know? Because at the end of the day, obviously, if you didn't know, in this current pass as well, they kind of just gave you, like, another Ram 7, but a variant of it, and another, what is it, the G, well, I call it the G36, it's the G36, isn't it? I can't remember what it's called. The stupid LMG, I literally never use it, so I don't really care what it's called. But I don't use it. It had a variant for it, basically made it a G36. But yeah, just give us some more cool stuff. That's all I'm saying. Again, camos. We're missing a trick here. Where are the camos? I want some cool camos. I want some sort of silver. You know, obviously they're not going to do animated camos because they want to go with the whole realism thing, but also want to have guns that shoot lasers. So, you know, it's a bit iffy in my opinion, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's overall my thing here. That's my little gripe here. They need to make the pass more engaging. I want to be able to grind it and be interested in what I'm grinding, you know. On top of that, with what they're doing this season, they're going to be adding more modes, gunfight, you know, a ground war map at the moment, which again, I think that sucks a little bit. I do wish there was more ground war maps. Realistically, I thought they'd add at least 2 ground war maps every single update, because that would make it a lot better. That'd make way more engaging, because 1 ground war map is not going to be that cool. And getting Farmland back, which we should do, because again, we've not had Farmland for about a few weeks, you know, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, maybe even a month now. We haven't had Farmland back, and they said they were fixing glitches and that and stuff on it. Don't know what they're doing with it, but we need that back, because the map pool right now for Ground War is getting a little bit boring. It's getting a little bit stale, okay? I keep playing the same maps over and over again. I get a little bit bored. I like having Anya Palace, which, by the way, if you didn't know, it's not actually 32 versus 32. It's actually, I believe, 24 v 24. Never knew they did that. I didn't notice until the other day. But anyway, so yeah. Hopefully, this season will go well. Hopefully, one thing I hope to God, and I hope you guys, you know, are probably hoping for the same thing, hoping that Infinity Ward don't mess this up. As in, we don't get our ranks reset, no glitches, nothing broken. And I'm going to be honest here, I'm expecting some glitches, I'm expecting some broken things here, because that's one, you know, we can all get excited for having Ghosts back and some new stuff, some new actual content to play, to grind for. But if they mess it up, if they break the game, we're not going to be happy, okay? And hopefully they make some big changes as well, you know? We've got to see what happens with the, like, because there'll be a patch, and hoping maybe some weapon balances, make some guns more usable. Maybe, you know, make some guns more in line with the M4 and MP5, because those guns are still the top 2 guns in the game, 100%. Maybe the Ram 7 is up there now, you know, they definitely allowed more guns to come into the meta. The Scar definitely got a good buff, so I appreciate that buff. Scar is definitely more usable. But give some love to some guns like the Uzi, trying to think what else. Possibly the, I don't know, the M13 got a good buff, so the M13 doesn't really need to be touched. I don't know, just tune the guns a bit more, make the guns more usable, make every gun have a little niche to it, and make it as good as a balanced game as you can get. You know, essentially, I just want a Black Ops 2, like a Black Ops 2 meta, where just every gun was usable in a certain way. But yeah, that's my little thing, little talking about Season 2. Again, the leaks are out there. I'll probably leave a link in the description so you can see the link to the video. And yeah, hoping for a good Season 2. Let me know your thoughts and comment. Put your comments down below in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are for Season 2, and whether or not you agree with me about whether the Season Pass should be a lot more rewarding than what it currently is. But yeah, gameplay's going to be wrapping up. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Subscribe and notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.